Okay, welcome back everybody. And as we all know, the work does not stop here on Satisfactory, so we have a very busy episode. I'm gonna get some of these coupons and I need to unlock these wall power outlets. Let's do that. Get that out of the way real quick.
Thank you for investing into our internal closed economy. Your contributions provide aid to many good fix-it causes.
You are very welcome. On the agenda for today, we're going to finish hooking up the coal power plant. We're going to be doing a ton of wiring all over the map because we got to hook everything up to the new power plant. We're going to meet a friend and some not so friendlies. We're going to be planning, we're going to be doing some blueprinting, optimizing, exploring. And for those of you guys interested, this is about 5 hours of footage broken down to what is it now, like 49, 50 minutes? So yeah, it was a lot, but well, that leads me to my next thing. I would like to talk about the show a bit, but maybe a little bit later. Right now, as you can see, we're going through our whole water extraction area that's going to the coal power plant. I'm rewiring some of the stuff, making it look a little bit cleaner. Yeah, and making sure that it keeps running. I also wanted to adjust this pipe. I didn't like the way that how I did it the first time, so I'm gonna try and make this a little bit cleaner. Start the pipe right here with the first one, and then just go along the lake. Yeah, this looks a little better. I still want to change it, but right now we'll stick with this. Change this one more time. Yeah, it's still not as clean as I would have liked, but you know, for now this gets us going. But yeah, I mean, this has been we're episode 8 and we're getting into it. This is still considered like a baby factory. I haven't built anything huge yet, and it's kind of crazy. I've already put in a lot of hours, a lot of time into it, but we're still in the baby phases of these factories and plants that we're making, these power plants. Like some of the things that a lot of other people have built, like it's crazy. I've been watching the What Darren Plays channel. I've been watching who's other Kibitz. He does some crazy stuff, and they're huge. They're humongous factories. So we're still in the baby steps, man, and it's just crazy. It's so much time, so much effort, and it's insane, but it's fun. You can't help it, you know. As long as you're having fun playing the game, like, why would you stop? You want to keep growing, keep getting bigger and bigger, like I keep saying. We're wiring up the plants right here, the coal power plants. I still really like how this turned out, this whole build right here. I did turn all of them off, which I forgot. So right now we only have those 2 plants actually working. But look at her. Gorgeous. If you guys saw that one episode, this is one of those moments. We're just basking in the greatness of the creation we built. I mean, I built, right? But we were all here together. And look at it. It just looks great. Clean, organized. It's a little bit busy, which I don't love. But for being one of the first, like, big builds for me, with the organization and everything, I really like it. Yeah, so I forgot. So let's turn all these on real quick and see how much power we got to play with. Yeah, that's pretty darn good. On another note though, we haven't turned on all the factories yet, all the other stuff that we already built. I turned everything off to be able to not run out of power and not run out of supplies like the water and the coal. Gonna have to go turn all of those on. I also found out that I was a little bit off on my math with the coal. I realized I was running out of coal and I was like, what the heck is going on? And finally figured it out, and I had to put in a power shard so that we're making enough coal for all of the power plant, for the entire power plant. Alright, we are just about done hooking up the plate factory and the screw factory. And yep, we're pumping out some plates. Good. And I finally figured out how to do this. Yes, come eat the berry. And now you are my doggo. What should we name her? Well, she is a lizard-ish. So how about Liz? No. Something sweeter, like Lizzie. Yeah, I think that's fitting. And we'll give you a berry so you can hold on to it. Oh, wait. Actually, they find stuff for us, right? Yeah, never mind. Sorry. So are you just gonna follow me now? Can you keep up? Okay, well, you can follow me. Don't die. I can't imagine she's gonna follow me for forever. Did she stop? Yeah, she stopped. Okay, cool. I'm sure she'll be fine. Lizzie is a survivor. She was here well before I was, so I am not worried at all. Okay, let's finish placing these power towers all over our base so we can get rid of all these power poles that are everywhere. I want to get rid of these guys because I'm tired of trying to keep them filled with biofuel. Just gonna put a storage here and put all my extra junk in here for now, temporarily. Yeah. Now we need to connect this part of our base to the main power source. Get everything up and running again. These guys still aren't doing anything, but I think I have an idea for what they are going to do. Yeah, that sucked up a lot of power. Oh, it looks like we have an intruder. Get over here, brother. So, I think you guys have noticed I made a mistake. I decided to start using my headset midway through the playthrough. And, not through the playthrough, through this recording. And so that messed up the sound. Unfortunately. So for a while, you're not going to hear anything. I forgot that if I start my screen recorder and I decide to switch from headset or no headset, it messes things up. What are you doing in there, man? You're not supposed to be in there. Anyways, that's why there's no noise. Um, Unfortunately, so maybe I'll put some background music on. Here we're just optimizing a little bit. I wanted to make more concrete so we can make more of the, I don't remember what it's called, the covered beam, the steel beam, whatever they're called. And these guys, to save a little bit of energy, I decided I don't have to, they don't have to be running full capacity. So I can actually reduce it and save some electricity here. So that's nice. I was having a bit of issues with the flow, uh, but I think it's working properly. So I'm choosing to forget about it for now. And if something happens later, we'll figure it out. Uh, we've also been having a bit of a problem with getting a lot of the screws over to the other part of the factory. So we're going to create two belts to push more screws out to the rest of the factory. So doing a little bit more optimizing. This seems like a perfect time for a build session. So let's get into it. I have to admit that this is not one of the better AI songs that I've been able to make, but it was interesting. It was supposed to be like a trap mix type of song. But yeah, I definitely like some of the other ones better. I noticed that the screw factory actually had some excess ingots that I could take, but so I wanted to share a little bit of it over to the plate factory side, but I ran out of uh, steel, so I had to go get some, and might as well empty out my storage if I can, dump it into the sink. Yeah, so what I'm doing right now is just trying to help the plate factory a little bit, add some more ingots over here, and this way we can pump out a little bit more plates out of the plate factory. Oh, we got the sound back. Because we're low on iron, I want to see if there's another iron node. But if you notice up top, you can see the check marks. That means that we actually have a miner on them already. And they were all used. So let's go exploring a little bit, see if we can't find another iron node close by. I actually haven't gone up this way yet. Not in my other playthrough either. Not much up here, looks like just a hill, a big old hill. Okay, there's one. It's not that far, but it's not that close either. Just use a lookout tower to get up here. Oh, you want to fight, do you? Oh, snap. I couldn't switch to my freaking baton thing. I love this thing. It's awesome. It looks so crazy, too. Almost like a lightsaber. Yeah. You ain't got nothing on me, brother. We're getting pretty far, so it makes sense that a lot more iron nodes are popping up. But let's take a look at the one that appears to be right up here. There's one. Oh. Oh no. He's stuck. Let me end your misery. And unfortunately, your body fell into the void. You know, this iron node is pretty far away. I don't think I want to use it for that. For my plate factory. It's a little too far. I was trying to climb down it so I wouldn't get hurt, but whatever. Let's head back. We'll figure that problem out later. This place looks nice. Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is where most people like to place their power plants. Yeah, there's a coal node, so... Yeah, Future plans, future plans. for now, let's just increase the production. Here, we'll add some power shards, increase the iron ingot production a little more, and that should help pump out some more plates. I don't think we're running low, but I just want to make sure. And our power hasn't moved all that much, surprisingly, so that's good too. Okay, it looks like everything is working pretty smoothly so far. We are going to be having to use the assemblers a little bit more. So I'd like to work on a blueprint to make those a little bit more usable, or just for me to be able to lay them down a bit quickly. So let's work on that. See how we're going to design these. I'm also very picky about the wiring, how it gets connected and everything, like how the wiring goes through the machines. So I'd like to see if I can make something where it looks a little bit cleaner. I was able to get one of these wall outlets to connect right here, which is pretty nice. I like the placement. I think it looks pretty good. But let's see if I can make something a little bit better. I wanted to make a grouping at first, but then I just got really hyper focused on making the this version ended up looking like a zit on your forehead to me. So I ended up not going with that one. But yeah, like I said, at first I was like, okay, I want to make a grouping of these guys, of these assemblers. But then I got like super hyper focused on making this, putting a wall outlet so that I could connect the wire machine to machine to machine. And I don't know, I just got obsessed about it. And this is kind of like that first version. They connect right there, super clean, super good. That looks good. So I saved it. And sometimes when you create a blueprint of a machine, it gets a little bit difficult to line them up, but I eventually figured it out, and then I connected them. Now, my problem with this is that the wire is in the way of the arm that is like literally actively doing the building. It's right there. So, and like, there's no way it would get caught and torn up and something, you know? So that wasn't gonna work. So I scratched that idea, start over again, and place it on on the other side. This was okay until I connected them together and it goes through the machine, which again, I'm not happy about. It looks good. I'm not mad about it. It looks good. I could definitely live with it being there. But you connect them and it goes straight through that metal top part, the structure or the frame of the machine. And I just couldn't. I don't know. I wasn't happy with that. But this, I don't know. I might just have to live with it and go back to that version. This version is okay, but it still kind of gets in the way of that little arm. But it's a bit less of, like, I care a little bit less about that. Because that arm, at least it's on the floor, so it doesn't reach up as far, and there's, like, logically speaking, it's a bit less in the way of all the machines. Sorry, the wire's a bit less out of the way of the arm, and it's a little bit more realistic. So like I said here, it gets a bit funky when you are connecting like machines with blueprint mode. I don't know. Yeah, so this, even though it still looks kind of ugly, the arm, I watched it working and it doesn't get as much in the way. So I just chose to live with this for now, but still not happy. At this point, I'd probably been messing with this whole blueprint design for, I don't know, it might have been like 20-30 minutes, so I was tired of it. Just decided to move on. And I just want to make some progress, make some progress in the game and get through the next phase. So at this point, I'm not going to worry so much about the design and how everything looks. we're just gonna build and make some room for some more assemblers so we can make the smart plating and start progressing a little bit, making some real progress, You can't always have everything just be perfect all the time. Sometimes you gotta just put some stuff down and then get ideas from it. It's just how it works, You're not always gonna have the best plan, the best idea every single time you build on it. It's like you're flexing your brain muscles. You're teaching yourself how to think, how to plan, how to organize, how to design, and your builds just will slowly get better and better. But I 100% think, like, creativity, for example, it's something you can learn. Obviously, there's some people who are better at XYZ than others, and there's some people who are just naturals at it, that can make an incredible artistic design or painting or whatever out of nowhere. But this is different. This is something that you can get better at. And you can still make amazing things without having that natural knack. I will also mention that not everybody that is, or not everyone that appears to be naturally gifted at something is always someone who's just happens to be naturally gifted at something. Sometimes they just worked ridiculously hard to get there. I think one great example is a lot of like athletes. A lot of the times everyone's like, wow, this guy is just born amazing. Like, I don't know, like Michael Jordan but one thing that sometimes people don't put two and two together with is that Michael Jordan worked ridiculously hard. He just worked ridiculously hard, and he trained super hard, and he always tried to get better and better and better and better and better. Even though he had already won championships and everything, he just kept trying to get even better. And that's another part of it. Sometimes to become like incredibly amazing at something, you just have to, not that it's easy, I'm not trying to say that it's easy to do, but you have to work ridiculously hard at it and practice more than anyone else, work harder than anyone else, study it more than anyone else, and you're gonna end up being ridiculously good at it. It just has to happen. I think the harder thing to do, in my opinion, is find that thing that you want to be that good at. What is that thing that you're gonna try that hard to be better at than everybody else? And it's not about being better than everyone else, but it is, I would say it is part of it, because there are people that are also trying to be good at that thing. And if you want to progress farther than them, then you're gonna have to be better than them. But you got time. Everybody's got time. You got time to work on it, practice and learn, and those other people that are essentially your competition, if anything, use them to encourage you to go harder. Which actually leads me to what I was talking about earlier, about talking about the show. If any of you guys have taken the time to look through and watch the first, second, third video, you'll notice a pretty clear progression from this video and the first videos. There's a big difference in terms of what I thought I was going to be doing and what I'm doing now. First off, I said it was going to be a slow playthrough, and for the pace that oh wait, real quick, little interruption. I put a fix-it coupon deal into the machine, and Ada was like, "Oh, that's cute. Yeah, you're smart. Well, you get a little gift." And I think they gave us a cyber wagon. It cost 20 coupons. And she says something about she would be sad if we didn't use it. So we'll probably get that thing sooner or later. But that was pretty cool. That was pretty funny. But yeah, anyways, going back to what I was talking about, you'll see a clear progression. I thought I was going to be making videos where I would do very little to no commentating. I was going to be doing very little editing. It was going to be a playthrough where you're just kind of chilling, watching the builds. But I watched the videos, my own videos, and gosh, I didn't like them, and I wasn't getting a lot of views, which is normal. This channel just started, so it's normal. It makes sense that I'm not getting a bunch of views. But so I changed, and I'm trying to get better, and I'm watching videos of other YouTubers and how they're editing and how they're why do I decide to keep watching his show? Why do I decide to keep watching this episode? What about his videos and my videos, or her videos and my videos, are different? What's the difference? Why do I want to keep watching theirs, and why do I not want to keep watching mine? And it's part of change and learning. I no longer want this to be a low edit, no commentary style of video making. I don't want it. It's boring. I couldn't watch myself. And that was like a real big epiphany moment, I guess you could say, for me, because I was like, I don't want to watch it. So why would anybody else want to watch it? And that's, that made it pretty clear to me that I needed to change. And that's what we're going to keep doing. We're going to keep growing and changing and learning and changing the editing styles if we have to, and just do things differently to progress in this game. All the other episodes after like the second episode, or maybe even the third, the videos were probably like 2 hours long. Sorry, my recordings were like 2 hours long, and I broke it down to 1 hour. And in this recording on episode 8, like I said, it's like 5 hours broken down to 49 minutes or 50 minutes. I forget how much it was. However much time it is. And that's a lot. That's a lot more than I did the last time. So I think it's a good thing though. I'm happy. I feel way better about this video. And it's cool, I think. It's like watching myself grow and learn, and in this process of learning how to make videos. It's really cool. honestly. Uh, I think most guys, and I don't know, maybe, uh, I think most people, sometimes you get bored and you want to try a new hobby. And I've always liked playing video games and stuff like that. So I decided I didn't want to just play video games though. I wanted to do something a little more than just play the game. And so making the videos is what popped up. And we're trying it. I actually tried to do this um maybe half a year ago or a year ago, and I never got to even upload a video because I think that at that time I bit off more than I could chew. I made it a little too complicated for myself for the first video. I still want to do something like what I did in what I tried to do in those videos, but that's going to be for a different time when I have more experience, when I know a little bit more about editing and how to do it so that I can do that other style of video again. Because I do think it would be entertaining. I do think it would be fun. It would just be difficult to do because I would have to flex that creativity muscle a lot more. I would have to learn a lot more and just be uh, extremely creative, slash just learn a lot more about story building and stuff like that. Um, I don't know, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But yeah, if you guys, obviously I would be happy if you guys decided to watch the other videos, but personally, it's kind of like just like almost like a video vlog or a progression of learning from someone who's never done something like this before to 8 hours of footage or 8 hours of video in, and more like, what would it be? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and then the 5 of this one, 20 hours in of editing footage or working on editing videos, like the progression of it. I think it's interesting. I think it'd be fun. And it also is kind of something that just goes to show uh, you don't have to know how to do it right off the bat. You can do it. Do it yourself. Try it. Show your build off. Show your Satisfactory build off, and we'll check it out. Tag me in it or send me a message or whatever, and I'll watch it. I'll see your build. That would be really cool if we could show each other's builds off. Um, I think I'm gonna make a Instagram. Yeah, an Instagram for shows of adventure, and that way people can just post pictures of that stuff and show your builds off, because that's cool, man. That's something really really impressive. Like, you've taken the time to make your big old factory. uh, let's show it off. But yeah, and something else I wanted to add. Sometimes people want to, like, it could have been super easy for me to be kind of arrogant and be like, no, I want to make a slow burn shows of adventure on Satisfactory where I have very little editing and stuff. But I had to kind of realize to myself, like, I'm just being lazy. I don't want to edit. And but I realized again, like, I didn't like the show, so I needed to make a change. And if I had just been, I guess, arrogant and decided to stick with it, like, how can I hope someone is going to get through one episode where I can't even get through it? It's just, there's no way. Doesn't make sense. I can't see it happening. But yeah, that's my rant about the show. There's a lot to come. And thanks for following along. Oh man, every time I fight these freaking spiders, dude, I get goosebumps really bad. And I've seen them plenty of times, but geez, they're just so creepy and fast, and man, the way they designed them to look, they did a good job. They look super creepy. Also, their pathing to get to you, really smart. Like how they don't come at you head on like the hogs do. They go around you, try and like surround you to attack you. That's awesome. I think it's really cool how they did that. But man, is it creepy. Let's get this power slug that's over here. I don't see any more spiders. Or what are they called? What do they call them here? Stingers? Nah, I don't remember. Trying to get through this creepy cave, see if there's anything good. Just doing some more exploring. But maybe I shouldn't have gone into this gigantic creepy cave. Oh, there they are. Let's see if I can kill these guys one at a time, so I don't get surrounded by 20 spiders and die. You're first, brother, get over here. Okay. One down. One guy saw me. Good. Alright, who else wants some? Okay. It's not so bad when it's just one at a time. I can deal with one at a time. Better to attack than be attacked. Ah! Uh-oh. They're trying to surround me again. Still pretty good on life, just gotta stay away. Okay. Let's make sure we're loaded on our health. I thought I saw another spider over here, that's weird. I really expected more out of this cave. But there just isn't much in here. I don't really need mycelia right now from these mushrooms. I should probably climb up there and see what they have up there. More spiders. Yeah, let's just give up mycelia. Oh, is that what I think it is? Yep, it is. Huh. A radioactive node. Let's mark it on the map. Uranium. In cave, so we don't go looking for it on the surface. I'll come back and climb up there later. I want to see what's down this way. So far, everything is clear. Unfortunately, not a lot of slugs or summer sloops or nothing down here. Unless it was back over there on top of if I had gone up the cave instead of just down this way. Uh-oh. Is that a giant spider? I think it is. I heard crouching kept you from being caught, right? Cool. Not for this guy, he saw me immediately. Jeez, man. Whew. Stinger, that's what they're called. These guys give me goosebumps so bad, dude. It's crazy. Just chills every time they start attacking you over and over again. Okay, clear, still clear. Oh, guess what, spiders? I just killed your mom. Yeah, come on. One down. Looks like 2 more to go. Oh, nope, 4 more. Take that, take that. See how they go around to get you from behind and then the other guy comes up from up front? Creepy ass spiders. Okay, finally a slug in here. That's something. Anything else? Oh, I see the light. Finally, some fresh air. This place smells like a bat cave. Oh, there's a giant spitter over there. Well, I'm not going back in the cave, so I guess we're gonna take him out. his sudden, like, slow reaction, slow turn to see me, like, oh, I think I heard something. Dang, he beat me up. Okay. Man, I went pretty far. I don't feel like fighting anymore. At least not spitters. What else do we have over here? Oh, there's some more copper. Normal node. Okay, good, that's good. Oh, is that a super hog? Come at me, bruh. Do something. Oh, snapper. What? What? Oh, was that spider your friend? Ooh! You barely missed me right there. Oh, snap. Uh-oh. Okay. Get her life back, get her life back. Oh, snap. We might have bit off a bit more than I can chew. Ouch. Well, I guess we'll never know, guys. Or you could watch the next episode and see what happens. I feel like the Dragon Ball Z guy. And on next come back next time to see what our heroes are up to. But anyways, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I appreciate it very much. See you guys in the next video.